That he had fed alcohol to.
Along with him on vacation. Take him down. Loosen that.
What's up? Can everybody hear me? How's it going,
you.
Jamie? You hear me? Does everybody in the chat room hear me?
The intro was like barely, and then I could hear the ghost box, and then I went back to quiet intro.
I don't know what the hell's happening here.
We had an 8-minute sound check, and mics weren't heard. We were just having every kind of problem in 8 minutes.
Having technical issues right up until I hit the button.
Yeah,
just decided to let Jesus take the wheel. So how's everybody been doing? What's up in y'all's neck of the woods? Let me just test this.
Let's see. We just had a woman stabbed at the Dublin bar. Meanwhile, 2 gals shot at each other's cars on Rincon. And a masked man in front of Trader Joe's tried to get a woman into his car out here. And then we had another shootout behind the back. Oh, and then the arson, the fire, the lake fire, or a creek fire coming up over our hill.
Damn.
All in a matter of a few days.
Y'all been busy out there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Can you hear this?
Do you need me to turn it up? No, I'm saying.
Can you hear that background music?
Nah.
Huh?
No.
No?
No.
What the hell's going on with this thing? This raggedy piece of shit here.
What in the bloody hell?
I don't know why it's not working. I got some videos tonight. If you can't hear that music, you're probably not going to hear anything on the video either.
No.
I don't know. I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get there, or we won't. We'll be stuck on one side of the bridge, getting mud in our boots. Is that mud in your boots?
There's ways around that.
Let's see. Does comments work? Hey, that works. Comments work.
And then, as you guys know, or Rob knows, caffeine, coffee, highly toxic for cats, even in little bits. I had my cup. It was about this much crushed ice on the top with like diluted coffee, like water, ice water that had little bits of coffee kind of in it because it was sitting there, for like an hour in the heat. Well, he saw it thinking it was his. I gave him ice in his bowls, and so he's like about like that much. I'm like, no, you can't be drinking coffee. Um, just that much. All of a sudden, I'm trying to get ready for the show. He starts like doing this weird thing, like he can't breathe. I thought he was having a seizure, and then just yak everywhere. So I look it up. Not only is it bad, it's highly toxic. Everything went back to call poison control, this and that. But I called his vet, got it figured out, and he's doing better now. So it's been one of those like seat of your pants kind of days again all day.
All day. Now I'm blurry.
And
Can you hear it now? Can you hear this now? Yeah? Okay. Another problem fixed. Good. God almighty.
So now.
Yes. I think some
Deep
gremlin
breath
cats
in.
must have ran over my mixing board and changed all the settings on it. Strange how that happens when nobody's been in this room.
Nothing updated.
No. I mean, my computer updated, but all these buttons were like flipped on my mixer. That's like all manual stuff. No updates to that at all. Weird. Anyways, I think we got to figure it out.
Yeah, Craig, and that's supposed to have, you said that earlier, and that's supposed to have more caffeine than coffee. Who was it? Melanie said she gives her little dog 3 scoops of coffee. So he stays out of her coffee. And she read it takes like a cup or something before it gets toxic for him. So I don't know, cats, I didn't look it up. I don't know if cats and dogs are different that way. Like you can't give pork to a dog, or you shouldn't. But cats can have it if it's cooked.
Is that for real?
Yeah.
Really?
Like
Yeah, I wonder.
I think pork is. I don't know if it means uncooked pork because of salmonella, but I always heard pork was poison to dogs.
Huh. I know whenever I give my dogs pork, they usually get the shits. So maybe it is. I never knew that.
Oh, but this here says pork is generally considered safe for dogs.
Oh.
However, it comes in different forms. Oh, this says no. Raw or undercooked pork should never be fed to dogs. This meat can carry parasites like trichinosis, which can cause gastrointestinal issues. So I guess if it's raw. But I don't know. Some things can have some stuff. I know cats cannot have chocolate.
Yeah.
Or salt from the salt lamps or my selenite, but boy.
All these rules, man.
Keeps me on my toes.
Yes and no and yes and can't and stop and shouldn't and man. I'm gonna go back to the 80s when things were just simple.
I want to take it all the way back to like living one with Earth.
Yeah.
Just building a hut on the beach, living the life, everything has provided for us, everything the universe has given to us. It's all I need.
Yeah, the 70s and 80s was fun though.
It was a good time.
I'm surprised I made it alive through the 80s, but
See, I was still younger, so I'm surprised I made it through the 90s.
Yeah. Yeah, don't be eating no raw pork.
I think I was what? I think I was like 3 or 4 when the 80s started. But like it was cool when I was 10. You know, I was young. We still had the Cyndi Lauper. I was like the only kid in 3rd grade that had fishnets on in Halloween and this big half yellow, half red wig.
Sweet.
And then I was Madonna in 5th grade for the or no, Marilyn Monroe that year for the little parade. So I got to be little in the 80s. I didn't get like the older part of the 80s, but I was like the flannel generation.
Yeah. Jeez. Mid 80s, I was already in my 20s. Or 20, early 20s.
So you had good times.
Yeah.
Like you got to live the 80s.
Yeah. Yeah, there were some days there late 80s, mid to late 80s. Must have had a guardian angel. Something must have been looking out for me.
Jeff had like a mullet. It was like kind of shorter on the front, but then longer in the back. It didn't look bad, but it was like, it was a mullet.
Yeah. I had a mullet. I had a mohawk at one point. I had it all. Purple hair, pink hair, green hair, no hair, long hair. Mm.
Did you have the trench coat and like the
Oh,
one earring?
yeah. Uh-huh. Doc Martens.
Oh yeah, I still have my original pair of Docs.
Man.
My boots, my original pair of real Dogs, of the black ones. I had some other, you know, like the shoes and the other ones, some other stuff, but
Oh, I'm
that,
definitely a senior. I take advantage of it. You know, you get free coffee at a lot of places. Survive, that's for sure. Yeah, yeah.
I said if I made it past like 16, that'd be insane. Like 18, I never thought. Like if I turn 18, that's gonna be incredible. If I actually make it to 18,
I know.
that's amazing. And when I did, it's like I did it, 18. Then the next was, you know, I did it to 21. You know, here I am. I'm now convinced I'm a cockroach. But
Yep. Oh man.
there was a time there I was just living it like that was it.
Yeah. It's like it's kind of weird now though, because I got so like it seems like every week or every other week, like I have a friend that dies, you know, and I'm like, damn, seriously? I don't know. Every time I turn around, I'm like, oh yeah, that guy just died. That girl just died. Trying to put the dying thing off for, you know, quite some time. I still got a lot of shit I want to do.
But you're a cockroach too.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna be done with us till they're done with us.
Exactly. Now my phone's sitting over here freaking out. Everything electronic on me is like freaking out now.
Oh, solar storms again. Another big solar storm.
Put it away. If I don't look at it, I can't tell it's messed up, right?
I like screwed up the satellite again earlier.
Oh, yeah?
I was making it all like pixelaty.
Solar flares, exactly.
I need a lot of peaches.
Yeah.
Drake's comment. Move to the country, eat a lot of peaches.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. So many people work their whole lives and then retire, and once they retire, then they die. It's like, what's the fairness in that?
Yeah. Like, what the actual?
No thanks. I don't want to sign up for that plan.
Just want it to be the way it's supposed to be. No more, no less.
Yep.
Here for my lessons. I'm fighting this next ascension though because I'm being stubborn and I'm kind of gambling, but I could be on to my next level up.
Oh, yeah?
Because the timelines are moving fast, and we're on these like fast-paced challenges and lessons now, and I could probably move up one if I would just let go of the grip a little bit. But there's two paths you can go. Both end up pretty decent for me. One, if I let go, could be real good. But a lot of people right now are seeing their timelines moving faster and more karmic lessons, and everything's like, get with it, figure it out.
Yeah.
Exactly, sister. And because of the solar storm is going to be even more. We've got, I don't know how many in retro right now, like Chiron. And then with Leo season, a lot of it all goes together, and it's going to be intense, hot and fiery. Lots to do with connections with people too, meeting new connections in your life that'll be valuable in your life, and cutting off the karmics that do you no good, like whatever, people come in your life for a reason, season, or lifetime. The reasons and the seasons, the karmics, they're going to go and make room for the bonds you do have to strengthen, and make room for new people to come in your life that are going to be valuable in your life. And a lot about organizing, cleaning, purging physically, like your home, and working on projects. Self-care. Yeah, I need a purge really bad too. I keep saying that, and the day before Leo season, I didn't know what like the concept was at the time. I got that little spark. I looked around and I'm like, I want to do something about this and like this, and try to get to this other box so I can do that. So I could kind of feel that little fire under my ass again.
Yeah.
But you're always going.
I like to stay busy. I didn't stay very busy today, though. But I was busy as hell the day before yesterday. And the day before that. Yeah, I told you we got a new refrigerator. Not new, but we got a new used refrigerator that I got for free, which was pretty awesome. And yeah, I think my neighbors may have heard me inventing a few new cuss words, getting the old one out of the house. I looked at it. It's out on the side of the road now by the curb. It's got a dent in the front of it where I punched it. And I just punched the shit out of it. And Darcy's like, does that make it better?
Did you punch it out the door?
No, I was punching it back in the door at that time because it was stuck.
Oh.
I just punched the shit out of it. You know, nothing like punching a solid refrigerator to make you feel better.
Yeah.
My fist is still, I can still bend all my fingers, so I guess
that's a good. Yeah, it does a number on the knuckles. you wouldn't think it's as hard as it is. Like some of those covers, they look like they could, they'll get you. Let's see, which one is this down here? The one about. Oh, where did we go? There we are. The moon water. Be glad I didn't do Bill Gates' maggot milk tonight.
Oh,
Bill Gates launches maggot milk to feed general public.
Bill Gates kissed my ass. I'm sorry. I
think my picture disappeared. Oh. So, we've got these two gentlemen here.
Maggot milk.
Maggot milk.
Good God.
Turn off the cookies. An ambitious project. Is that even the beginning? An ambitious project to find and purify water for growing crops on the moon is underway and could involve a microwave from Tesco. The joint UK-Canada 1.2 million pounds Aqua Lunar Challenge is launching to support development of water purifying technologies for the moon for use in growing food and even powering the rocket's return journeys. The UK Space Agency has announced that it is awarding £30,000 in seed funding with expert support to 10 teams trying to crack the issue of water on the moon. Did anybody ever win money about the whole how to crap in their suit deal?
I don't know.
Remember they had a contest for that, like waste in space? Your future starts now. Experience service. Oh, that's an ad for New Life Skills. The government says that the Aqua Lunar Challenge will award UK-led startups with seed funding to develop technologies to purify ice buried beneath the moon's surface to make human habitation on the moon viable. And Lowland, one of the UK finalists of the challenge, has a very interesting ploy to try and make that happen. It's extremely difficult to actually come up with a viable solution, he said. Probably why they're having a contest. He added that the first part of his team's plan is to microwave the dirty lunar ice. I'm literally going to go out today, buy a microwave oven from Tesco across the road, and strip it down. Take out the Megatron and then try to incorporate that into the first part of my process, he says. I don't know if you should be telling people his plans before he, gets it locked in. He hopes to use powerful sound waves to generate millions of tiny bubbles in lunar water that will cleanse it. Could they burn? Okay. The teams only have 7 months to develop their ideas before a winner is chosen. Between the winner and 2 runner-up teams, 300,000 pounds and further funding will be shared. Megan, a UK Space Agency Reserve astronaut and chair of the Aqua Lunar Challenge judging panel, said the scope could even widen to Mars. We know, and you know that's where they're going. We know that there's water ice on Mars, for example. So absolutely, these technologies could be adapted for use on Mars and other planetary bodies, wherever we decide to go in the future, she said. So who knows? Who's going to be the winner? Like, so you can't just boil. I guess that's what the microwave would do, to be like to boil it out. Because that's what I'm thinking the tiny bubbles would be.
Tiny bubbles. I don't know. Why can't you just drink dirty lunar water? It's got to be cleaner than the water that's here. Wouldn't
Is there
it be?
radiation in it? I don't know.
Maybe. It's like the first person to eat an oyster. Drink the dirty lunar ice water and see what happens.
Slurp that oyster and see what happens. The otters do it.
Yeah.
Well, the dog licks its own ass too, but
slurp up some of that dirty lunar ice water. I don't know.
With a blender.
Yeah, exactly. We need some outside ideas because we don't know what the hell we're doing. But we're not going to say that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Exactly. The potato, and they have grown potatoes.
He grew turd
Didn't
potatoes.
Or somebody got in trouble for eating the potato. Wasn't there some sort of conspiracy about like some space carrot or some space tomato?
Good God Almighty.
It all comes down to Mars. They just want to go to Mars and have their human rights.
It's the first person to drop a deuce on Mars.
It's a one-way trip at the beginning, Elon says.
Yeah. Yeah, speaking of Elon, we had to go to Home Depot tonight to get some wood. He said wood. And pulled up down there, by the pro section, whatever the hell it is. Pulled right up in back of one of Elon's Tesla. What are they called? Space trucks? I don't know. What are they?
Garbage can with a swingy lid.
Yeah. I kind of dig the way they look. I know a lot of people hate them, but
why? But it was like a little tank, maybe.
This kind of Asian dude must have owned a restaurant because he had like cases of food in the back, and he got a sheet of drywall, and when they were trying to shove it in the back of this Tesla truck, and I'm like, damn, they're beating the hell out of the drywall to begin with. And he's like looking where it's hitting this car, and I'm like, how much are those things? 200,000 or something? I don't know how much they are. And yeah, I'm thinking, I know it's a truck, but I just don't see it for like hauling drywall and stuff. I don't know. Whatever. Dude was happy. He threw it in the back of the thing and took off with it. I don't know if it flew out the back. He didn't tie it down or anything. So hope he didn't have to go far.
To what?
I said, I hope he didn't have to go far.
Oh, I didn't even know they were actually considered trucks until like a few weeks ago. I mean, on the side of it, looking like if we're further along in the shit hitting the fan process, they look kind of like a little tank, I mean, they're not steel plates or anything, but you can retrofit.
The guy, I got a picture of me here somewhere. I had a gig, I don't know, a month or two ago, and this guy had a Tesla truck, and I was checking it out. Looked all inside. You know, he was showing me everything about it, and he said he had a couple of big pickup trucks. You know, big F-350 dually or whatever, and he said he sold it because this Tesla truck pulls his 28-foot boat on a trailer with no problem. But he told me, you know, I was checking out the body and everything, and he said it's stainless steel, and he said it's bulletproof. And I'm looking at it, and yeah, it's stainless steel, and it's, you know, it was
up to what round?
Yeah, I don't know, past a BB gun or what?
Level 2, level 3, level 1.
Yeah, he told me, but I can't remember. But
a 223.
I was looking at it and I'm thinking, I don't think this is bulletproof. But maybe it was. I don't know.
If it could stop a 223, that would be cool.
Yeah.
But that's like level 3, I think.
But yeah, I mean, it was a pretty cool truck, and you know, he's like, check it out. He turns it on, and he's like, feel the AC. And, you know, normally you get in a car and you turn the AC on, especially in the summer, and you got to wait like 5 minutes before it starts getting cool. This was like poop, just instant cold air. It's got a big, like it was like a laptop size screen, and that's what you control everything with on the inside. The steering, I didn't know it, but all 4 wheels turn on that thing too, because it's pretty damn big. You know, you see them, if you haven't seen one in person, you know, they don't look that big until you actually get next to one. And they're pretty damn good sized car, truck, thing, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah,
but I knew exactly, Craig. That's what I was thinking. There's one way to find out. I go grab my pistol and shoot it real quick if you want. But yeah, it looks like it would drive like a tank, but yeah, I mean, the thing has a killer turning radius and everything because all 4 wheels turn.
It's all aerodynamic.
Yeah. Or like one of those old trash cans outside McDonald's or outside a bus station, you know, one of the plain Jane ones. I don't know. I kind of like it though for some reason.
The neighbor, he works for Tesla, and so he always gets to drive these different cars home and all that. We should see if like I could test drive it.
Yeah, really. Be fun to
just some giggles.
Yeah, there's the one that was it. The Giga was it. Looks like a mailbox, trash can. Weird car, but I don't know. It was cool. I still forget how much there are, but they're a shitload though.
Little boxes in a row. We're all gonna have the houses.
Yeah.
We're gonna be humanoids. Ooh,
meep,
it's
meep, 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 meep.
You know where I'm going.
Yep. This I don't know if this is real or not. No, I don't know if anything's real or not. Are you real? Am I real? Are we all real? Are we living in a...
I had an article that we could be in a computer simulation again.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah.
This says a very eerie spectacle was recently captured on a camera in a dark and foreboding entrance to someone's attic. Why is the creepy shit always in the attic or the basement? The image, which was posted on a Facebook group by Belgian user Gente Andrisos, probably butchered his name or her name, don't know, appears at a glance to be a little more than a shot of an unremarkable doorway there on the left. And with a little enhancing, friend of mine caught this on the camera in his attic, they wrote. What do you guys think? And I went and looked at it on the actual Facebook post, and it's a little better picture than here, but upon brightening up the image, it's possible to see what appears to be like a human face in the upper left-hand corner of the doorway, seemingly just floating there without being attached to anything. A floating head. It wasn't long before the image began generating quite a lot of interest online. I'll be moving out, is what I think, one person wrote, while the other added, oh, heck no, I'm out. Exactly what the ghostly face actually is remains unclear. Could it be some sort of object hanging in the doorway, a deliberately fabricated hoax, or something genuinely paranormal? You decide. And, it kind of does sort of look like a face there, and then, but when you start like zooming in on it, it's more of a distorted, kind of looks like it has a dong nose, and I don't know. Does it look like a face when you zoom
like
away?
clip art. It looks like those clip arts that you got to use.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, but it does. It looks like I've got so many of those where I can hide these little faces, and I made some in the mirror, and it looked all crazy, like where the cats were on the bed and their eyes were glowing just because that's the way the picture came out. So I put this thing into the mirror, and it looked totally real. I was trying to show people like how easy it is to fake them back 8 years ago, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, that's." I wouldn't have the cats in there, da da da. I'm like, no, this is not real.
Yeah. Who's to say anymore these days? Who knows? But, I've caught some weird
Or it could
things
be
on.
like
Could be what?
a Michael Myers Halloween mask falling down.
Yeah. Oh boy. Anyways, I don't know. Could be something. Could be nothing at all.
Yeah, it does look like a mask.
Yep.
Let's see what I got coming up. Oh, I know what this is. Oh, God. All right. We've talked about things that people put in their butt from time to time on here. But this is something we haven't had yet.
I downloaded this earlier, but I didn't look at the title of it until right now.
And you see how sly with the title when I sent it to you.
Mm-hmm.
Bloke needed life-saving surgery after he stuffed 65-centimeter long eel into his anus with a lemon.
Why?
A man is lucky to be alive after he plugged up a sizable live eel, and that's what pisses me off, is the fact this is a live eel. Plugged up a sizable live eel, inserted it into his ass with a lemon. While it is unclear what the 31-year-old Indian expat was hoping to achieve with this horrific act, he wound up in hospital in Hanoi, Vietnam, after experiencing severed abdominal pain. And this is another AI written article. Traumatized medics at the Viaduct Hospital spotted the 26-inch long eel in an X-ray scan, which the bloke had shoved up his bum earlier that day, Saturday, July 27th. Wait, they're saying 26 inch. I thought it was centimeters.
Yeah,
Anyway.
65 centimeters is about 2 feet.
Oh, is it? The X-ray revealed a long bone-like structure which extended across the patient's abdomen from right to left, reports stated. In an even more horrific discovery, doctors determined that the pain was caused as the eel tried to chew its way out of the man's digestive tract by biting through the large intestine. And yet another revolting yet puzzling twist, as medical staff tried removing the fish with the probe, also inserted into the man's ass, the team discovered the chap had popped a whole lemon into his rectum as well.
Wow.
Surgeons had to cut through the abdomen to remove the eel with forceps and work the lemon back through the man's ass until he pooed it back out.
It's an experienced ass right there.
Talk about. Then they stitched up the hole in his intestine. The man now has to live with the colostomy bag, and medical staff said he would have died without intervention. Unsurprisingly, medics advised shoving live animals into your ass is not a good idea. Hospital deputy director of the Center for Colon and Rectal Surgery say eels are animals that can survive anaerobic conditions for a long time and obviously can puncture a digestive tract. People should absolutely not insert animals through their ass to create a strong sensation, as the consequences can be severe. He added that while removing foreign objects from patients' asses as a familiar surgery, this was the first time he removed a live animal from one. So, moral of the story, don't stick live animals in your ass,
or dead ones for that matter.
Or dead ones for that matter.
No animals in the ass. No hamsters. No eels. No fish.
No upside down shot glasses. Light bulbs. Toy cars.
I mean, they make good toys for that. You know, it's like they make safe things. So yeah,
they used to do the hamsters, and the sick thing is because they liked when it would die, it was all about it twitching when it would die. That was the sickest part of it all. It used to make me so mad. Like, you people are sick. Like, sick. Shove an animal in your ass, and then you wait for it to die just because you get off on it for a second.
Gnarly.
But anyhow.
So just think, you could be at the grocery store and you just walk by somebody and they could have an 18, 24-inch eel up their ass and you may never know it.
You might not. Do you think the eel lived? Do you think they saved it?
I don't know.
That makes me sad. The eel didn't ask for any of this.
Hey, can you shove me up your ass?
What was
with a lemon? What was he thinking? He's going to cook it in his ass and then use the butt soaked lemon.
The lemon was so he wouldn't get back out.
Oh, it's like a cork.
Like a cork. Lemmy-worts.
I need a cork. Oh, this lemon will do. This lime will fit just nicely.
Wasn't it Lemmy-worts on South Park that had to find his way out of Big Gay Al's ass on South Park? It was, they had a whole cartoon of poor Lemmy-worts singing a song with a thing on his head, like trying to get out of the intestines.
Lemmy-worts. Holy shit. We live in a weird world.
We do. And they've got plenty of things now, little things that vibrate, you know, you can just stick that in
Yeah,
there.
there's lots of like, great toys.
Non-animal things.
We're just hanging out and I'm like, hey Jamie, got an idea. Yeah, what's that, Rob? Can you help me stick this live 2-foot eel in my ass?
Yeah, can you
Yeah.
hold this wrapping paper tube for me? And
Yeah. Blow
that's
it.
how they did it too. They shove a toilet, like a paper towel tube into their butt and then let it crawl through. I know way too much about this stuff.
Yeah. It was PVC here. I mean, not here literally, but no. There was supposedly a guy on the news channel here that got caught with a hamster in his ass. And there for the longest time, you drive down 95 and somebody had spray painted over "Welcome to Florida" and it said "Welcome to Gerbilville."
No.
Yeah. Wow.
People are getting stranger and stranger.
Yes, they are.
Weirder and weirder. You should see how much stuff I don't put on here.
Good grief. What's wrong with people? Well, that's a good question. I don't know.
You know, there's something in the water.
Hey, man, you been gerbling? No, not me. Rumor
Is that the
had it.
term for it?
Gerbling? I guess. I don't know.
Like, don't do toad. What was that one? That cartoon when they licked the toads?
Oh, yeah.
Don't do toad. Or South Park again was sniffing the cat pee. And Kenny would get high off the cat pee and think he was like in a rock and roll video.
Great.
Yeah,
Google.
cheesing.
Damn.
Yeah, we like the weird around here.
Yeah.
Fascinated by it. Might not agree with it, all of it, but we do get fascinated by it.
Yeah. Crazy, crazy kids. Weird Old Nature Docs shows a clip of alleged Bigfoot resurfaces online. First, I thought this was the one where they were on that train and they looked out there and saw the Bigfoot, and then it became, a guy in a costume. But this says clip shows a strange object that, nope, that's not that. That's another article. Let's see. A short clip from a nature documentary shows what appears to be a humanoid figure moving near of a herd of caribou. The footage, which has been doing the rounds for some years now, gained forward momentum and attention recently when it was picked up by a number of news sites and spread around on social media. It's a clip from an old documentary entitled The Great North, which was shot by a Japanese film crew. The crew had been situated on one side of the river in a remote part of Quebec, Canada, while capturing footage of a herd of caribou wading through the water and then running off towards the hills. They had always remained adamant that nobody else was present on the other side of the river. Despite this, a strange figure can be seen briefly standing up, running toward the right, and then crouching back down behind the grassy rise that blocks them from view. The grassy knoll. The identity of the mysterious figure has generated some heated debate over the years, with some suggesting that the clip is evidence of a Bigfoot roaming the Canadian wilderness and others maintaining it's simply a person with a backpack, despite the crew not seeing anyone. Others again believe it's a figure is actually an optical illusion, and that what you see in the footage is a caribou or another animal that happens to be partially hidden from behind the rise. Blah, 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 blah. You can check it out here. Let's see if I can get it to play, and we'll check it out here. It's a real short little video, and come on now, don't be acting crazy on me. Here we go. Let's see if this will work. And this is the mysterious Bigfooter. All right, here we go. Boom. There's caribou running. See the little dude back here? Let me play that again. He pops up right there, and then he ducks down. I'm just going to show it again, kind of zoomed in. You know, kind of. I don't know what it is. Kind of like, doesn't look like a.
It's like a
Looks like a gorilla.
gorilla, but then
Yeah.
almost looked like it split in two for a second and grew a cat tail. Why is this making so noise?
I don't know. You know, if it's a person with a backpack, they're probably like, holy shit, I don't want to get trampled to death by all these caribou. But who knows? Is it a Bigfoot?
Did he leave big feet prints when he ran off?
I don't know. They said it was on the other side of the river, and I don't know if they went over there to check him out or not.
Damn it. Pets knock stuff on the floor and then it's never the same.
DNA solved. All these other videos pop up on good old You of the Tube. But yeah, who knows? Gorilla, person in a suit, normal person with a backpack, Bigfoot, alien devil. Who knows?
Wait, where was it at again?
It was in Quebec, Canada.
Okay, so are there gorillas?
I don't know.
And do they run sometimes where the or the other ones are? Like, could this be a possible encounter just in general? Is it
Hey,
possible?
Are there gorillas in Quebec, Canada? Canadian gorillas are apes, which was first discovered in Canada, but actually live most of in North America, even the USA. So yeah, I guess there's gorillas in Canada.
And did they kick it where the caribou run?
I don't know.
Or what was it, caribou?
Yeah.
Stop it.
Canada. Bigfoot country. Yeah, that whole Trump assassination, that's a whole nother story.
That's still getting untangled.
Excuse me.
Okay, so.
Janice says, no gorillas in Quebec.
No what now?
Janice says, no gorillas in Quebec. Now.
Here, I thought at first was the famous seagull shit windshield photo I keep seeing all over the place where somebody takes a picture of what I'm pretty sure is actual seagull shit on a windshield, and they take it through it, and it looks like some weird misty thing in the clouds, and it's like, that's bird shit on your window, like, and people are like, oh my god. So that's what I thought this was at first, was more seagull shit. But watching the video, I don't know what it might be. Maybe you guys might have some ideas on what it could be. A UFO flies above UK town as strange dark mass spotted in the sky. And it's got different angles. That's why I could tell it wasn't just bird shit and they're like moving the thing around. A woman was left bemused after looking up at the sky only to spot something unusual flying high above her. The resident in Belschnell or Belshil, a Lanarkshire town around 10 miles west of miles southeast of Glasgow, another AI quickly grabbed her camera and began filming the strange dark mass. During the minute-and-a-half video, the UFO is seen meandering through the air from side to side. At various points, it even appears to change shape against a sky of white clouds and blue sky. The amazed witness said, "The skies have been beautiful lately with bright colors, and when I heard the helicopter for the third time that day, I did look up and I caught a glimpse out of the corner of my eye of it." The woman went on to liken it to something out of Harry Potter. She went to compare it to something out of Harry Potter, with the object reminiscent of Dementor phantoms in the films. It was the way it was moving that made me want a closer look. I just thought it was strange and reminded me of something out of Harry Potter the closer it got, she said. A more earthly description of the craft was also offered, as she said, even at one point it did look like a giant chicken, but still dark even when it passed over my house. The mysterious footage has also garnered a handful of comments from other viewers. One wrote, "Saw something similar many years ago in Daglety Bay. Very strange. Definitely wasn't balloons." And another added, "Thought it was a bin bag at first, but it's not." Like a garbage bag, I guess. Another UFO news. A video posted by No Context Memes on X had everyone talking. The clip, which has so far been viewed over 11 million times, shows what appears to be a large tent swirling around the sky as the owner can be heard less than optimistically shouting, "It might come back." One user seemed very sure about what he was witnessing in the video, saying that's obviously a UFO. Wait, is this about the garbage, the other thing now? I don't know, more people talking about other UFO stuff. So, you guys, what do you think this might be? And it is up in the clouds, so we don't really get to see like how high up it really is.
Oh man, come on here. Stop screen. There we go. Present. Share screen. God, I hate jumping through all these freaking hoops. Okay, here's the video.
And then dumb ad pops up in the middle and then goes away. So like I can get kind of a cloud picture like that, like where my neighbor's roof can cut off, and then there'll be like, the clouds. And if I tip my camera a certain way, it could look like it's like totally like hell high up, but really it's like under the tree lines kind of.
Yeah.
And so it'd just be nice to kind of know, like, is this like way the hell up there? Is it just kind of like, where you could throw a rock at it? Heather says it looks like a balloon, half inflated kiddie pool. I've seen those flying during storms.
Okay, well, I got this one. That's the old. Oh, let's just have my whole screen go black on me. Okay, here we go. Finally, fandangled my way through this. Go away. Cancel. Jeez. Too many windows. Share screen window. Click this. Share here. Add to stage. God. So this is another UFO. Unidentified object filmed hovering in the sky over southern Brazil. This is a clip shows a strange object that remains stationary over the Brazilian city of Curitiba. Filmed and uploaded by YouTube user Zona Docincho Sedada, something like that. The clip, which was recently recorded July 21st and uploaded 3 days later, was quickly picked up by news outlets and shared across social media. What would we do without social media? I never believed in UFOs until last Sunday when this film, this unidentified object, Zona wrote. At first, I thought it was a drone, but it had no spars, no spears, no nothing. Then I thought it was a balloon, but just the trajectory was in a straight line, and suddenly something similar to landing gear appeared. The footage was unsurprisingly met with strongly conflicting views, with some users remaining adamant that the object was a drone. Others insisted that it was something more unusual. I don't rule out any possibility for now, although it looks nothing like today's drones. You can check out the footage for yourself below. Okay, let's check out the footage for ourselves below. Here. Wait a minute. Jumping the gun on me, YouTube. Don't appreciate you doing that. I got 30 steps to go before I can present the screen. Window. There. Here. Okay. Here's the amazing bean footage.
Baixa o carro aqui, Marcos.
Yeah. So there was that. And then, you know how, like, you go down a rabbit hole in YouTube videos. And then just after I had uploaded this, I went down one said rabbit hole and I found this video. And it made me go, So let me see if I can get this one to share. And I'll speed it up because it's rather long. I can get back to it. Okay, ad stage. Here we go. Rio de Sol. I don't know. Is this in Brazil too? Maybe. I don't know. But here's what we have here. So they got this super light, mylar, whatever this is, fabric, and it's sewn in the shape of kind of like a star. Doesn't look exactly like what was in that video, but that was also a long ways away. So I'm gonna just fly through this because they inflate it here. They get it
Like
going.
it could almost be like the same thing as mine.
Yeah. So they get this thing going.
Because it had like a weird kind of shape around it. Little things sticking out of it.
They got these little.
For?
I have no idea. I can't understand what they're saying, but it's got this little thing hanging under it, like that. Last one said it looked like it had landing gear, but they're gonna let it go. And this star thing is gonna just take off and float up in the sky. And when it gets way up there, it kind of resembles what you just had in that video and kind of what I had in that video.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's not.
I was thinking it had a weird kind of a shape around it. And from further back, it not as defined as the star, but kind of that idea.
Yeah. So if you're just driving down the road and you look up and see this thing like that, you're like, what the fudge is going on? And then you zoom in.
And then when it turns sideways and stuff, it does look like it takes a different shape, when it's sideways.
Yeah, like looking at it from that angle, it looks like this thing floating up there, if you don't get the star effect on it. And it has like kite tails, but it's not a kite, it's just a...
It looked like it has like a harness of some sort on it. Like, what's supposed to fly on that? That's kind of scary or concerning, what they're possibly strapping to this stuff. Please don't small animals or children.
Yeah. But, I'm like looking at this thing going, wow, it kind of does look like a UFO. Weird. And then I come across that video and I'm like, oh, so maybe it is a balloon. I mean, these guys can. So I got friends that make stuff like that, I used to own a kite company and they make all these weird flying contraptions.
Really? Like balloons and stuff too?
Not necessarily balloons. I mean, I guess that's kind of a balloon, It's a cross between a balloon and a kite. Yeah. I don't know. Could be.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah.
What the purpose of these actually are.
Is that a snake in your boot?
What's that?
Is that a snake in your boot?
That's in my pants.
Is that a snake in your pants?
So, keeping up with like the eels and the snakes and such. A man tries to smuggle 100 snakes in his trousers. It goes as you'd expect.
Did one of them crawl up his bunghole?
And this is another thing that pisses me off. People that smuggle animals with no concern for their life and do this kind of crap. I must say, I know I bought stuff from people like this. I had to from the fish markets back in the day and, reptile shops. But this ain't the way to do it, guys.
Looks like you got a bunch of Puebloans, milk snakes, and corn snakes, snow corn snakes there.
Yeah. A man has been caught trying to smuggle more than 100 live snakes through an airport into mainland China. The passenger, who hasn't been named by authorities, wasn't happy to see airport security when they stopped him trying to leave Hong Kong and enter the border city of Shenzhen on Tuesday. He was trying to walk through the nothing to declare here, nothing to see here, nothing to declare gate when he was stopped. China Customs say they found several bags hidden in the pockets of his trousers, sealed with tape containing 104 snakes. The snakes were a variety of species, including milk snakes and corn snakes, and many of them were non-native. A statement from China Customs says, upon inspection, customs officers discovered that the pockets of the trousers the passenger was wearing were packed with 6 canvas drawstring bags and sealed with tape. Once opened, each bag was found to contain living snakes in all kinds, shapes, and sizes and colors. Those who break the rules will be held liable in accordance with the law. On the sidewalk. China is one of the world's biggest hubs for animal trafficking, but authorities have been cracking down on the trade more recently. Strict biosecurity and disease control rules forbid anyone bringing non-native species into China without permission or out of. But this isn't the first attempt to smuggle animals in the country in recent months. Last December, a man was caught with 2 otters and a prairie dog down his trousers. Another man tried to smuggle 14 snakes through customs last August. And earlier this year, a woman tried to transport more than 400 beetles in her suitcase. A little beetle bug. Yeah, it is so cruel. And no, I wouldn't want to either.
Is that a snake in your pocket?
Is that a Tupperware full of snakes in your pocket?
Excuse me, ma'am. Do you know you have bugs in your suitcase?
Excuse me, sir, but do you know you've got a milk snake peeking out the bottom of your trousers?
I'm prairie dogging.
2 otters and a prairie dog.
2 otters and a prairie dog. How the fuck are you going to put those down your pants and get away with it?
God.
What's that in your pants there, sir? It's just 2 otters and a prairie dog. It's like a joke. 2 otters and a prairie dog got stuff in a man's pants.
2 otters and a prairie dog, 6 pence.
Man, people are just freaking oddballs. Yeah, I thought I was weird, but
they'll do anything for money.
I guess
They'll go rape the ocean of all the good things and then shove it in a little plastic bag in their pocket or a balloon and ship it across, And China shipping, it takes sometimes like a month and a half to get here from Shanghai or wherever.
Yep.
One of their main hubs.
And look at these guys. They're like, dang, Chung Lee, can you believe he had these snakes down his drawers?
Hey, do we gotta keep these in the evidence room?
This guy's like, I don't know, but I ain't touching them things with my bare hands. I'd rather have 2 otters and a prairie dog down my pants than all these snakes. I'm sick of these motherfucking snakes and these motherfucking pants.
He tried to bring snakes on a plane.
Oh, man.
And China didn't try to humanely do anything with them. They probably
Took them home and ate them.
Mm-hmm.
We could save a trip to the market on the way home.
Yeah, we don't have to stop by the wet market.
Oh, man.
Yeah, otters need water and air. It's happy to see me. So, do you think your video might work? You want to give it a try?
I'll give it a run for the money.
Unless you had another article.
No, ma'am, I show they do not. Present. Share screen.
Because I wanted to do a video, and then if we have time, put on the Vocubus.
All right, here we go. Good God. So I got to take up the whole screen here? No, let's minimize that a little bit. Boom. Boom. Here we go. This week's Crystal of the Week. Maybe. Got to find it again. Here we go. This week's Crystal of the Week. It's Collowood. Collowood is an extremely rare version of petrified wood. It comes from Zyle, Turkey. It includes inclusions of copper, minerals such as chrysocolla, malachite, azurite, and turquoise. This mineral occurrence was stumbled upon when a group of miners were looking for gold ore deposits. Millions of years ago, ancient trees from Turkey were buried with debris that caused the process of petrification to occur. However, a particular set of trees happened to fall over an active, free-flowing copper deposit. Over time, the copper filled the empty spaces within the nearly completed petrified wood. This resulted in petrified pieces that contained bright inclusions of copper minerals such as chrysocolla. This has more than 1 in a trillion chance of happening. A quite rare acquisition. Its colors instantly captivate the eye and present a juxtapose of colors that nearly look unnatural. The bold greens and blues stand out against the dark petrified base. First and foremost, for the meaning and energy that Collowood emits, it has energies that connect with Mother Nature, Earth, while rooting our being into a physical world. Like petrified wood, we are easily able to access and obtain information from past life experiences. This knowledge is capable of captivating the mind to alter the course of our true life path. The life force energy that can be channeled through this crystal will expand not only the mind and body, but also the heart. Through its expansion, our intellectual capabilities will begin to become heightened while presenting us with reasons why we should stay grounded to the physical world. When we find ourselves questioning our next move in life, Collowood will serve as a reminder of our true purpose. This self-realization must be drawn out from deep within your soul and cannot be taught by an outside force. The major difference between Collowood and petrified wood is the intuitive effects that Collowood can produce within the body and mind. Not only does the special turquoise wood stimulate the brain, it also stimulates our second mind, known as our gut. This second area of knowledge contains our own true freedom, artistic abilities, and passion that brings our desires to life. Unlike our physical brain, This area is much less crowded and does not rely on external vibrations to produce change and self-betterment. Collowood is a symbolic tool to bring our own inner light to the forefront of vitality, that which can surround us. These energies provide us with the ability to enlighten ourselves so that we can uplift others in a similar way. Due to the copper oxidation that takes place in Collowood, our communication center will become activated when meditating with this energy intention. Chrysocolla turquoise and shadakite are a few of the copper-bearing minerals that can be found within this ancient tree. All three of these stones can help and unlock our throat chakra to promote words and actions. The stone conjures a channel to express your identity and desires while also allowing others to easily understand your intentions. This is widely important for public speakers, school teachers, managers, or just anyone who's looking to promote their lively and animated voice. So there you go. That's a little bit about Collowood, this week's Crystal of the Week. Thanks for watching. So yeah, a little bit about Collowood there. And that last little pendant that was shown in there, you can get one of those right here. A Collowood gemstone macrame necklace. And it's on sale for $97.75, which isn't, that terrible of a price. $100. You can get yourself. What's that?
I never heard of Earth Aura Creation.
Yeah, me either. I was just looking it up and saw that. There's you get this piece.
I like how it's got all this different stuff in it. I'm really digging the ones that have like a lot of different types of things in one stone. There's one that had like rubellite, that had like ruby, and a whole bunch of other things, and like they all go together so nicely. And the fact that nature conveniently just put them all into one rock for us is like, wow, well, thank you.
Yeah.
That was so considerate.
You can get this piece for only $875.
Oh, a mere drop in the bucket.
Yep. Pretty cool piece of petrified wood.
You don't have any yourself?
I got a piece that's probably twice that big that I got at a yard sale for 25 cents. No, I don't have any at all. I'd like to have a piece. That's what he said.
Craig said my wood has been petrified.
Oh, yeah, that's a chunk. 13 inches across. You got some big wood there.
I think I'm particular about the sizes of my crystal choices and rock choices.
This piece is only $1,800.
Oh, that's it? That?
It's awful pretty, but I don't see.
Why? Because of clarity of it, or?
Yeah, I guess. And it's got that kind of druzy crystallization.
Oh, is it?
What's crystally? What's prettier, her fingernails or the gemstone? What's sparkly? That's a pretty damn cool piece of wood,
it's got the patterns on the bottom.
But not. That's a little.
I wouldn't want to pay like $85 for it, but maybe 90.
Yeah. $1,800. Wowzers. Oh, well, here's a piece for $2,800. Let's see what it looks like.
We have to see what Java says.
$2,800. Rare find. Collowood, petrified wood, rough. Rare slabbing material, Turkish for lavatory display or cabochons. It's a D990 grade. Man, be making some fancy jewelry out of that for $2,800. See, now that makes this that much more better of a deal. The gemstone necklace for $97.75.
Because they've already spent the time to chip away and do all that and make the cabochon. Didn't have to buy a big piece of matrix, a big piece of rock. Just to chisel down.
It's a nice slice for $200. Yeah, it's rare. It's expensive. Bada bing, bada boom. $132. See, that's bigger than the piece that was $2,800. Not quite as pretty, but
yeah, it's got a different kind of motif to it.
Pretty crystal, as Ariana says. Yeah, it is. Pretty expensive crystal. Yep. There's a store downtown. They sell some polished turds at. They have little ones. I may have to go down there and get one. Just because I don't have any turds in my collection that are petrified.
Either do I, but I don't need any.
You don't need any petrified dinosaur poop? Why am I blurry? There we go. Yeah, silver has gone down. It's still expensive, but not as high as it was. Yeah, market price. Damn, it's still up there. $29.09. No, this one says $27.95. Between $27 and $29. Yeah, when I was buying silver, I was getting it for like a little over 20, and then it went up to like 24. Yeah, now it's 29. Yikes. Yeah, petrified dino turds can be expensive. This guy's downtown has a box of them, like chunks. Yeah, oh, yay big. And they're like, I don't know, $15 or something. Not too bad. Perfect pocket turd size.
Like road apples.
Yeah.
I had an article that's been in my little list for several weeks now. The Poop Museum, where what's the word for them again?
What is it called? Coprolite? Coprolite?
Yeah. So it's like supposed to be a museum completely filled with coprolites. So they call it like the Poop Museum.
Huh.
Yeah, they have.
My phone has totally spazzed out. Don't know what's up with it. It could be because I dropped it in the ocean last week.
That could have something to do with it. Well, I'm glad that your video played.
Did that crystal that you showed me a picture of? Did you look that up? Is that kind of what it looked like?
No, I haven't even looked it up yet.
Still
I've been
white.
waiting forever to find out what it was, and then I haven't looked it up.
That's what's good about petrified dino turds is you can play with poop without the mess or the smell.
Yeah, because everybody wants to be able to play with shit and be clean.
Exactly. Better than sticking a live eel up your butt.
And plugging it in with a frickin' lemon.
Wow.
Oh, I think I'm allergic to this top coat for my gel nail polish. I itches so bad. I just keep filing around the edges. Itches. But the Vicks makes it go away.
Does that really work?
Oh my goodness. It works like crazy. It works as an antibiotic for all sorts of things.
Huh.
I've been using this stuff everywhere.
I got the space poop on me.
If we wait 300 years, it might be petrified space poopy.
So you got your Vasibus work?
Yeah, you want me just to show it while you're using it so people can see what it looks like, and I'll let the little.
Sure. Yeah, this is the
Did it go
SCD,
off?
but I can switch it.
Oh, well, I can put that one on too. But
Look, if you're not the police, not a police. Get off.
mentioned in the blog.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to run yours, we can do that. Not a problem.
Which one?
Yours.
The VOC or the SC?
Whichever one you want to do. Bing-a-ding.
And then we say. Present. Share screen. Screen window. Wait, oops, that was the wrong one. So are you going to run yours through your box and then I'll just have it up as so people can see it?
Or you can run yours if you want.
I don't even know how to use it yet.
Okay.
So what should I do?
Click the power on.
All right.
Right up there at the top.
It's on.
Okay. Then click the radio scanner jobber. I'm pointing at it with my mouse like that is really going to.
Oh, you are? Okay. Yeah, I'll follow your mouse.
But I'm not. Can you see my mouse? No.
Yeah.
You can?
Well, that's my mouse.
Yeah. And if you go down to your volume, you can turn the volume up a little bit. And then.
No, he's a little old for that, Kitty.
Well, anyway. The 10?
No, but my word's good at the can.
Are your settings like your reverb and pitch and all that?
How do you like to do yours so
Sound
far?
funny, just like
Click that top right one, the little square button.
Stand the door.
Yeah.
And it says this one.
Yep. There you go. And you can click the bottom left one.
Perhaps the servants will arrive from San Francisco.
We'll give a little reverb and a little delay.
Testing it. That we have simply support the National Society. I was supposed to, when I come back. You were sent. Huh? You were sent. Yeah. And when I was supposed to come back, I was supposed to.
And
See him going up.
click that bottom right one too.
Anybody? Since war, I got to come with. I'm tired. Blackhead. Over there. We may have, but when you go into the wall,
You said, be up.
The thunder. I'm very comfortable. Here's my guess.
So that's where we would mute it to ask the questions, and then
Yep. You click that bottom left one. Maybe turn it off. I don't know. I don't like the extra echo delay thing in there.
yeah, I don't like to play right now. I'm just gonna have to play with all the.
Every day.
These.
That's sad. See you later.
I'll have time to be able to play with it. So let's say.
Lucky was being different, maybe anything that.
Oh, I guess the Bluetooth Ghost Box can't be on at the same time as the ITC scanner.
Yeah.
See, I don't know what the difference between any of these are yet. I have to learn. But
Yeah.
that's the thing. His stuff is so. It doesn't take much to figure it out.
Yeah.
Spirits, can you hear me talking to you?
When you said.
Did you know that you can talk to me through this software?
Specifications. Emergency. Might have been killed. And what? Ahead of.
What's so ridiculous about it? That's why you always end up New Year's Eve.
Does anybody have any messages for anybody in chat?
No?
Definitely no. Stop at the chemist on your way and get.
Definitely no.
Okay.
The head of the efficient midwife. Please, peace, silence. I've got to walk.
So I sent the 10 on. Put that water drip all on the coupe and they call me a T.
See, I don't think we can just mute the ITC radio part, huh?
Should be able to. Sometimes, I don't know.
Leonard?
A lemon up your butt with any level.
Do you mind? Thank you.
Turn this all down. Do you want to use it on your side, and then I'll just leave mine up so people can see the
Yeah, let me switch it over.
flashy pictures and stuff?
What do you have that in OBS or that Bandicam or what's that on?
This is just on my computer.
Oh, okay.
I just opened it and then shared it through StreamYard.
Oh, okay.
See, wouldn't you still be able to do that? Or no, or because you have it on your tablet, right?
What's that?
Do you have it on a computer?
Yeah, I got it on my laptop because I run a Mac, so I got a Windows laptop. I could probably run
Work, of course.
StreamYard on my laptop and try it that way. I don't know.
That was kind of a weird little voice.
من قبل قاتلهم الله أنا يؤفكون اتخذوا أحبارهم ورهبانهم
Living in Miami, but neither one of them.
First cigarette in America to give you premium.
يوم خلق السماوات والأرض منها أربعة حرم ذلك الدين.
Do you feel a terrible sense of being cheated?
The room resembles a dance.
You know, the Israeli.
Michael Hayes, with music composed and conducted by production DOA. Featured in our cast were Victor Perrin.
He passed out of this mortal coil before.
And it's time for us to make some.
Wow, that was some metal. Anybody here that wants to talk with us?
You can bet your life it's full of surprises. Radio's craziest quiz show.
We checked with BMB.
Anybody here that wants to talk with us?
800-825-50.
You're the prison governor? I'm the angler.
Yes.
Listen again next week.
Machines all's well in the execution chamber.
Who's with us?
Grand plans for escape into Mexico.
What you are about to hear is true. The names have been changed.
Full of aviation gas.
Familiar voice on the other end of
Hello?
the air.
Hello.
That's right.
That's what we saw coffee.
That movie is understated.
لا معكم متربصون ولا ينفقوا طوعا أو كرها لن ينفق ذلك.
My friend, you don't live in outer space.
Only one way to look at it. Hanging.
That I'm saying possible, darling.
Every Friday night, Broadway's Friday.
To end, from crime to...
Had not been alarmed, we decided not to put out an APB on the...
Yes, early this morning.
آمنوا منكم والذين
We'd rather have one of those basset hounds.
Well hidden behind the porch, waiting for Crane.
Yes, I think that's perfectly legitimate.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Feel they've lost their masculinity. If I were a psychologist, I would have
Just what's a new recipe? Good, isn't it?
That's great. المنافقين والمنافقات
have what I've got.
You have
Susie, you.
What happened to your father? Hi. Shoot this thing up. Rip!
The strange ending to tonight's story.
Alcohol poisoning, Danny.
Involving the expenditure of large quantities of money.
What you want, and I know for a fact.
political warrior prophet. Does that scare you?
I paid your doctor days and all my...
Who's here with us at the moment?
Ways to keep performance up and wear down. That's why
Told me he wanted to talk to me about something, said it was important. I didn't know him.
Sergeant. Well, every 4th of July.
more than just lubricate. Signal Premium Compounded Motor.
Street there, is that the old sawboat?
Dead. Wow. The windows are high and the moist walls high. So that dead thing.
Knew about it when we got married. Didn't have any idea. The mistress. First one died 10 years ago.
That's one of the things you want to look for those of you.
Found out about stealing.
And about the 3rd of July, our stock is getting low.
Booking Chesterfield. Bye.
Makes a split-second.
Air Force flight. Would you explain to Howard?
That's it, you see. I've been cleverly framed.
Which hand then?
Gino.
Absolutely inside now. No, that was Jim.
See the extent to which the lawyers are putting on.
And I noticed yesterday.
Retired from the Army of the U.S. Present address, 8312 Park Avenue.
Like a crook. Like an oak.
I also took a living. Yeah, I took.
Is this actually working? Can you hear me in the ghost box and all that?
Yeah.
Huh. I just switched it to my laptop now.
Do you want me to take mine down? Are you going to put yours up?
I think that's mine up.
Oh, here. Wait. Let me take mine down. Stop sharing. Okay, so I turned mine off.
Trippy. And you can also click up here on the logo and it'll make it go full screen.
Oh.
Did that go full screen on in the window?
Well, it's gone now. I feel like we were so low energy tonight. Also, because I'm drinking like half warm, half cold coffee and really needed like a Red Bull boost tonight that I didn't get.
Okay, we're getting ready to cut out of here, but is there anybody tell us your name that wants to talk with us?
Or show us your face. Can you make your face show up in this little box right here? Little circle? Let us see what you look like. I love the design work with some of these. Yeah, I just need a half hour of not being messed with by anything. Just to sit down and like, play with it. Record it on that app you got. Maybe figure it out. Plus, watch some of the preview ones again, like the instruction ones, because like I kind of skimmed through them before I had it, but
What's that now?
watching like the videos, like the how-to.
Okay. Yeah, I got to figure out how to run it on my laptop here, and because now, like, I don't think my mic's working. I don't know.
Did you change the mic setting up there?
I have no idea. I don't know
Those
what
three
I'm doing.
the 3 lines under the laughy face. The top.
Let's see, audio.
Like where you click those 3 lines at the way top.
Oh, yeah.
And then it says like about. We'll get it going. And then maybe next week we can have, was that Maryland? We can have some card readings, and maybe we can even let the box run as we're doing some card readings, because we haven't done that in a while.
Cool. It's after 2 a.m., so we're going to hit the hay. I got to get up early in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
Fun. It's a good friend of hers. Well, anyways, that's it. And I guess we'll talk to you guys later. Probably be around, I think I'm playing Friday, Saturday. I think I'm off Sunday. So I should be around for Paranormal 2. Do you have any idea who Jason's having on?
Not a clue.
So I don't know myself.
Thank you guys for hanging out. We did miss you last week because I was even looking forward to just having a short show. And then he just ended up wanting to cancel because of work and stuff. So I missed you. So I'm glad to see you guys this week, even though, like, I'm just squeezed out like the last of 11. I don't even want to say 11. I feel drained, so I apologize for my kind of low energy tonight. And I know Rob's been in the sun working hard too.
Yeah. A wee bit burnt.
Mm-hmm. But it really does give me a boost to see you guys and get to talk to you guys in the middle of the week. Oh, Rob's on twice.
I'm on twice.
Yeah. What should I put you on?
Whoa.
Ripped a heart to the universe.
Just wondering if. See, now I get this weird echo. Because it's picking up here and there. One of these days I'll figure it all out.
The hard part's been done.
Yeah.
At least for me, that I kept changing the mics. I'm like, God damn, these are the only speakers, the only mic it has to be. Like, come on now. Yeah. Like, what else? I don't have any external nothing. This is default onboard. What in the actual hell? And so today, like, I haven't had time, and I'm like, F it. I want to put this on tonight. I'm like, all right, I got to get the articles together, but I am getting these softwares to work no matter what. And I was determined. Yeah. And they worked. And I was so happy.
Yeah.
Because I just been sitting on it for like a couple of weeks. And every time I go to try to do it, some bullshit happens.
Uh-huh.
All righty then.
All righty.
Everybody have a safe evening.
Slowly figuring it out. So, anyways, we'll catch y'all next time. And until then, buongiorno. Watch the weird Olympics. That's a whole nother story.
Not even touching that with it. Someone else's.
I'm not touching that with a 2-foot eel and a lemon.
All right. Yeah, 2-foot eel. That is someone else's at. Oh, 11/11. Wait. 11/11. On the 31st, starting a new month tomorrow. Okay, shh. Moment of silence for a wish. Okay. And
cool.
Something for everybody else.
Let me go drag my telescope out and see if I can see the moon with it.
Oh, do it. Plus, we're having 3 meteor showers.
To try to fix.
Ah, cool. Maybe I'll catch one.
Yeah, I seen a meteor last night. We're having 2 meteor showers, and then there's I just sent you the 11/11 post.
Ding, ding.
Yeah, 2 new. There was a rare double one last night, and then an extra one that's already been going. But I did see a meteor and it was a biggie.
Cool.
All right.
I'm going to go look for one now. All right. Catch y'all next time. Thanks for hanging out with us here for another Weird Wednesday. We love y'all. We'll see you again soon. Good night.